Honey Bunny, Samantha and Varun Dhawan, or as now we can call them after this moment is.
And thank you, members of media from India, Southeast Asia, UAE, for all here today and supporting us. Big thank you. And big thank you to all those who tuned in online as well. Actually, yes, to answer your question, we are actually seeing Asian content break new grounds globally. But this is not new. What's happening is it's happening much more often, regularly, and it's genuinely across the board. The interesting part with me is that they are all authentic stories and presented a unique flavor that audiences around the world have begun to really crave for and enjoy. And each of these are successful in the home country and then of course around the world. And then the idea really...
Welcome, and we look forward to the trailer. Welcome to both of you, and मेरे ज़हन में इतने सारे सवाल हैं. I have so many questions to ask you, but I'm going to start with the most important one is what goes into the making of a series of this scale, one that will be watched by Indian as well as international audiences. Rather than both.
This is a new one for us because we always made something on our own. Like, we just sit and write and figure it all out. And Amazon comes in and helps us make it. But this time it's a little different because there's a lot of teams we have to collaborate with. And especially the Ruth brothers, Angela, David, a bunch of these guys, the Italian folks. So it's a very interesting journey, but very fulfilling too. A lot of lessons learned, a lot of new things discovered. And extremely, I don't think there's anything that's been done like this before in terms of so many people coming together and the vision of it.
Locally as well as globally, I think the key mantra that all of us follow, everybody at Amazon, they ask people in Supercity was that first, make it work locally. It works in your home country, then and travel. So the idea has always been to make something that is true to India, true to our audiences, true to all of us, and make it in such a way that it can travel as well.
Well, there's one more Kadi I think we are missing on stage, right?
Yes, I'd like to invite our long-term collaborator, the OG, Sita.
When we last spoke at the Date and Mail event, you gave us the world's spectacular tease, and which gave us a glimpse of the look, the feel, the scale of the series, and definitely left us wanting more. But before the trailer launches today, we want to know what can we expect from the series, from all three of you.
We actually didn't want to do a trailer because the teaser was very strong.
Yeah, it was indeed. It left an impact.
But then it's a lot in the content, lot in the show, and we had a really nice trailer. And very excited to share it first time with everyone. What can you expect? You've seen the American Citadel, you've seen the Italian now, and this is a new whole challenge.
Family man bhi hai.
Well, thank you, and we're looking forward. And as Gaurav rightly said, we're craving for that content. And you said teaser had an impact. We can't wait for the trailer, and literally 7th November is something that we're eagerly looking forward to. Wishing all the best to all of you. And I can feel the pulse, but I believe there's another surprise in store. There's a message halfway around the world from the ones who need no introduction. And for the same, if I could request you to step on to the right of the stage. The special message coming in from the gentlemen who need no introduction, the Russo brothers, Anthony Russo and Joe Russo. Please. Honey and Bunny. Honey and Bunny, आप दोनों का स्वागत है. Give me a wonderful round of applause. Teja mark कहाँ है? Done? Light us right. A little more lights, and then no pictures, I promise. Alright, first things first, congratulations. The trailer looks power-packed. Teaser can literally tease kiya tha. Trailer to literally, we and Samantha was right here, and we were just kind of like, so much action, so much power, so much drama. We're looking forward to it. And I have to say, Honey Bunny has this lovely ring every time. Even last time I said this, that it has a lovely ring. I said it, Honey Bunny. And so we just saw the trailer. Both of you are absolute badasses, and I mean, how did you guys undergo any special training for this series?
I mean, a lot of things happen. I think actors, in most things they do, they do undergo some training. And we were under the Chhatra Chaya of Raj and DK and Sita. And honestly, for me, I was just following what. So I hope that the audience likes it. I hope you guys like it. So this is very rewarding to see this now over here, and then everyone else watching it on YouTube or any other social media. But what I can remember is my initial conversations with Gaurav about this show and how we were going to make it, and it's been such a long road, but thank you for making it happen. So thank you, Amazon, for making this happen. Thank you so much.
Like Varun said, I think it's good people to surrender to Raj and DK, their vision and their storytelling is, I think every actor's dream to be part of their world, because it's definitely a unique world, and it shows, I think it shows. It's incredible, it's been a long journey, and we're very excited that we're finally here, very close to the release of our series, our baby. We put in a lot of work into this, so I'm really glad that all of you love the trailer and the teaser as well, moving forward.
Wishing you both the best for Citadel Honey Bunny, and Varun, congratulations, you've completed 12 years in the industry on the 12th of October, a few days back, and gave us 16 fantastic movies. Let's have a huge round of applause and congratulations. Thank you, Varun. Now, what convinced you to choose Citadel Honey Bunny as your first series, and how different is the role of Bunny from the other action heroes that you portrayed so far?
Honestly, it's because of Family Man. When I saw Family Man 1 and 2, I saw Sam was in it as well. And I saw that show, and it was a late night phone call with DK. He must have wondered why I'm calling him so late. And we just started discussing just action and how I've never done action. And what's the space of action I want to do. And I don't think he was supposed to tell me at that point, but he leaked it. He told me that they're doing something with the Russos, and I was like, you had me at Russos. I was like, what is this, like Russos and Raj and DK? I was just like, my God, this is something global, this is going to be huge. And then I met Raj. And then Raj was like, you know, this can happen, that can happen, we can do this with the character. And I was just like, the possibilities are endless. And in my heart, honestly, I was manifesting and hoping that Samantha will be the, you know, actor they'll want with me in this. And I think I said it to you all before you all told me about her. I said, this can be Samantha, right? Because I'd just seen Family Man 2 when I was a fan, and I was like, no, I was a fan when I saw Makhi, honestly.
Thank you.
So I think everything just came together. There's KK Sir in this, who I'm a huge fan of. There's Sikandar, who I'm so happy that we are sharing screen space for the first time. I've known him since he bullied me when I was a child, so this is great. There's Sakib, who I'm very fond of, he's a dear friend. And so many other friends that I've made who are here, who I'm going to introduce you to very soon. So it's just a really, really special universe that we created.
Your manifestations work well for you. Samantha, my questions for you now. Stepping into the shoes of a fierce female spy is no small feat. Now, what were your first thoughts when you were approached for the role of Honey, and what made you decide, yes, I'm going to do this?
I mean, from time immemorial, we're just used to, if there is a spy series or a film, it's always a male character at the center of it, doing all the cool action and saying all the cool dialogues and also saving the day mostly. So I think that what sets this apart is the fact that I get to kick some ass as well. And it's fantastic. So I think that finally, you know, with the series Citadel, to be part of such a internationally connected spy world, with connected stories with people like Priyanka Chopra and Matilda, doing some of the heavy lifting ourselves, it's just an amazing way to represent, finally, women of society correctly, maybe. Because we do it all, don't we?
It's a balanced world of Citadel Honey Bunny.
Yeah, so it was just too tempting, you know, and I manifested it.
In fact, the men are outnumbered. The women are definitely leading the way in the Citadel Heroes.
We're looking forward to
We are
that.
very supportive men.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And we did get a glimpse of that in the trailer as well. A super powerful performance there, and we can't wait for the 7th of November. Now, we cannot wait to watch when it launches, as I said, on the 7th of November. And now I'm going to request Nikhil, Raj, DKC, that please join us back on stage as we deep dive into more conversations, trying to get more details as to what we can. The way Varun, managed to get leak some information. I'll try my best to get some questions and get some info out so that what we can look forward to, some masala. And first of all, congratulations to all of you. Fantastic trailer. We loved it. And if you could step a little forward, thank you. A little forward. Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Very happy actually. I'm always present.
You're lucky to have them, but I'd say they're also think the same, that they're also lucky to have you because you're so sweet. What about you guys?
So as a kid, you always dream of, hitting goals, riding bikes, shooting guns. So it's an imagination as a child. But Raj sir, DK sir made it true for me at the age of 35. So I'm really happy.
Sapne sach hote hain.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Well, I actually was a spy in my previous life. And while Raj and DK sir were researching on Family Man, that's when they met me and they took all the info from me as to how to make a show on spies and everything. So that's why I said that let me come to your time and be a part of your show and your universe, CITADEL. And yeah, I lent a hand with them. I think, is this story at all believable, what I'm saying right now?
Yeah, time travel.
So that's why they took me. I think I'm a good actor that way.
Sikandar?
Yeah, I just want to bully Varun again. It's been a while since I bullied him. I said, give me a chance to bully him again. And
he bullied everyone.
They were really nice to. In fact, I think he needs one. So he's again in that previous life of his own. But yeah, so I was like, Raj, DK, please take me this. I need to bully Varun again. But in fact, yeah, it was great to share screen space with them. It was good fun to work with Samantha, Varun, Raj, DK, Sita around. It was beautiful, yeah, to be a part of this show. And as you've seen the trailer, I think it speaks for itself. It's fantastic. Superb. Congratulations.
Wishing you the best. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now, also, that would be great so that when they're answering, you don't get disturbed. Rather than my questions to both of you, now can you share some behind the scenes insight into the development process and tell us about the discussions with Russo brothers and Prime Video on how to weave the story of CITADEL Honey Bunny into the world of CITADEL?
Long ago, before COVID came, we met who had an idea to make this interconnected universe, and so yeah, we had to say yes. And then we met the Russo. We flew to LA to meet the Russo brothers and the team. And DK wore Iron Man's glove, and I wore the Thanos glove in their office. First things first.
And we had a duel right there in their office.
So very collaborative, and it's a huge team. I'd like to say all the development team, the Amazon team, being very cooperative. It's been an extremely long process. So finally we are here.
That's why it took so long as well, because there are so many teams. So yeah, when we went and met them, we actually were lucky enough to sit in their writer's room of the American Citadel, and it's great to get a glimpse into how they work. Like now it's like the Russo brothers and the writer and the director and executive producer, a lot of people sitting around the table reading the script, their version, their script, and breaking it down, and they're like, oh my god, we should get a bigger table for a writer's room. There's only like 2 or 3 of us sitting on a laptop and talking. So yeah, so we've learned a lot from that process by working with them, and we'll be able to use that going forward as well.
Thank you to both of you for being instrumental in putting out Indian content on the global map. So thank you so much. And Sita, my questions for you: how did you approach the crafting of the timeline, plots, and characters of CITADEL Honey Bunny?
So we had a very straightforward emotional storyline connect to the main show, which is the character so that people
could be engaged and invested in them. So we made it the story of Nadia's parents.
So it was starting afresh almost. We didn't have any reference to look up to because obviously we're in the 90s, so we don't get all the crazy gadgets that are available today. But we had to rely a lot on the things that people did in the 90s. 90s also happens to be my favorite period of probably filmmaking and life because I was at that age where I was running wild probably at that age. But yeah, so it was really, really fun. So Bunny is an orphan.
Yeah, I think you can answer it.
I don't know what I can say or no because
He is very much an orphan.
yeah, he's an orphan, and KK sir, who plays Baba, obviously you can understand the relationship over there. It's like a mentor figure for me, and that's how everything unfolds. And you know, and then obviously me and Sam. There's a big Hindi film industry backdrop to our entire series. And like I said, I love the 90s because my father made so many films in the 90s. So I would always come up with suggestions and tell Raj and why can't we use this song? Why can't we use, you know, a song from Subhash Ray's film? So we would always keep debating on the music and references of what my character would probably hear at that time. Or the kind of Mumbaiya, I think at that time, Mumbaiya tone that I would speak in. So I have like two ways I speak. One is the way how Agent Rani speaks and one is the way how Bunny speaks.
So he knocked himself out with the impersonation.
Yeah. And every time I would use any bad words, Sita would get very upset with me and she'd be like, no, you cannot abuse. This is not the tone.
I'm not that bad.
But yeah, I think he was right about the time travel because it is the 90s, going back to the 90s. So yeah, so we look forward to that. Thank you. Coming to you, Samantha, before I ask the question, now I would say this is in collaboration with Sita. Because Sita, yeah, so we had a conversation and I said we saw it in the trailer. So if I could request you to do that for us, can you surprise होके बताओ? So I took permission. I said let me.
अच्छा तो पहले सरप्राइज होके दिखाओ. अभी डर जाओ. अभी तो मिक्स करो.
You know, they were just bullying me on set. This wasn't written. It wasn't written at all, and they just decided, okay, let's have some fun with her, and it actually found its way into the series. It wasn't written.
And it did here as well.
I get bullied a lot on set.
Thank you for being a sport. Thank you. Samantha, the future is truly female, and Citadel has such strong female characters. We've seen that, you know, in US Citadel, then we also saw Matilda in Citadel, Diana, and of course your character, which is Honey. Now, little Nadia is also here. Young Nadia, how are you? Enjoying? Of course.
Yeah, I'm enjoying.
Thank you for being here. Thank you. And so, Samantha, what do you think about the female star power that has the world of Citadel is being imposed?
Okay, I know it sounds very cool, like the future is female, but I think I'd like for it to be equal, like an equal playing ground maybe, like where intelligence, talent, strength decides your fate irrespective of gender. I think that would be an amazing place to be at, and I'm also very happy to be part of this world where that has already started to take center stage, and also just the opportunity to work with talent from across the world. It's already, the platform is already just become so much wider, the opportunities, everything seems like the future seems bright for everyone.
And the round of applause just said it all to what you said. So thank you so much. And next question is for Kashvi. Before I ask the question, give me a big high five. Yeah. Super confident Kashvi. Kashvi, since you're playing the younger Nadia, character played so amazingly by Patron in US Citadel. Now, क्या आप हमें बता सकती हैं कि what is it like for you and how was the experience with Varun and Samantha as you know, on-screen Papa and Mommy?
Well, first of all, I'm really glad that I got to be part of the show. And one person we can focused and disciplined, and the way they're so hardworking. But even after that, they managed to be funny, talkative, and humble too. So that's really nice. I would like to add on. I learned so many things from Raj sir too. The way they're so creative, the way they're so precise on everything. Like I remember one scene. I'm not gonna reveal it, but like even these. Smallest detail, so much research you would do because this is based on the 90s. So yeah, and I really had a lot of fun playing games with them. Whenever they had time, Ratna, the mom would play this kind of, not whoever would want to play, and all the lovely hugs DKs that gave me when shooting. And of course I miss all that. So yeah, it was a really incredible experience for my first one. And I'm really lucky that I got to work with this whole team. So yeah.
You know what? This is your first, right? This is your series.
Can you all believe she's only like 8?
That's what I'm hearing too.
My mind is blown.
You know, you were talking about Raj and DK being precise and detailed. Yes.
Is Kashmish's mom around? There you go. You can stand up and
If
say
you
hi.
can stand up, wave on. Ma'am, I will stand up and see this for you. Thank you. She's so super confident at this age. Completely bowled over, and credit goes to you, the family members. So, completely. Wow, Kashmir, it's like, first series, first acting stint, and you speak like a thorough professional, and you've already won $1 million hearts. So, thank you, and wish you the best. Thank you. Wow. A sweet, sweet dose. Thank you, mommy. And my question next is for Sikandar. Sikandar, she's closer to the bank. Sikandar, what sets Citadel Honey Bunny apart from other action thriller series, and what do you think will resonate most with viewers?
Kashi sets it apart from every other thriller, as you guys have clearly seen. And secondly, Kashi, I need to come to you to get training how to speak an answer like this, yeah? You've charmed the entire room. I mean...
Why don't you start with wearing a frock?
Sorry? I don't mind that. I don't mind most people...
एंगल गलत है. ये 35 डिग्रीज पे ऐसे होना चाहिए. इसका ये क्योंकि फिजिक्स के हिसाब से ना ये ऐसा नहीं होता, ये ऐसा होता है. All the side guys are like, हाँ साहब आप बोलो पीछे करे आगे बोलो. किसी को समझ में. And I'm just astounded looking at him. And he literally changed the angle of the and this works. I mean, I'm sure both of you all have done the background engineers,
used to
right?
be engineers in a previous life.
Both are engineers. So getting that into filmmaking is a very interesting mix. It's a lethal mix, I think. Especially when you're doing stunts, because they have some cheat codes which normal people don't know. There's a good 11 minute one hour.
Yeah, it's a very long 1 hour.
There's almost 11-minute one shot which me and Sam have done in the climax, which is relentless action. And I was like, how are we going to achieve this? How are we going to do this? And they're like, this camera angle has to be like that. And they would keep retaking it because of a camera angle or because of a certain tilt that they wanted. And it's just amazing. Because I've done action otherwise also now. But I've not seen this process. I've never seen science applied so much to action.
So we also had very good actors who were good at action. So we never had to use stunt doubles. So that's on you guys now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Basically, Varun is so enthusiastic and absolutely fuss-free that the very first day, you give respect to that. Getting a stunt to replace them. Samantha, we discovered her prowess in the Family Man season 2 when we realized that she can do her own action. So together, they suddenly became a lethal combo.
Yeah. And I think Varun was telling the action director some MMA moves that he wanted
exactly. I was
to
just
do.
going to say that I was by the end, I think it was the last sequence and I think it was about 10 minutes in that action sequence and I was on the floor. I was like, this needs to end now. And Govind is telling the choreographer, I
think in that 0.02 seconds I can do another flip kick. I was like, kill me already. He wanted, even in that little, he was like, I can do a flip and I kick him and then I will go. Let's show off.
No, but I think we had. No, we've got. So I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the action sequence that even me and Saqib have done. With the amount of dust you'll put in that sequence. So there are a lot of things I'll praise them for, but this is one thing I'll call them out. It was literally a spiral staircase like this with a free drop. Matlab, if me or Saqib, हमारा पैर ऐसे जाता, there was literally a 30 or 40 meter drop down, and you'll put a net.
Yeah, but
you'll put a net.
Yeah, they are very sweet.
Scary to fall.
It was scary. You did a blast, you put a net or one way, and I was like, God, why are we going so real? But that's what you realize when you shoot with Raj and DK. There's no studio setups coming. There's only going to be shooting in Thane, Bhayandar, Borivali, very real locations. Real market.
You've done that very well, Varun. You put it very well.
We were
very real looking.
We were really looking forward कि ये Russos आए हैं, Amazon Prime Video में.
तो बैलेट टूर में नहीं गई यार.
हाँ वही हमको थोड़ा luxury मिलेगा, कुछ ऐसा मिलेगा. But भाई ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
There was a location very nice.
Definitely disagreeing with it.
Gaurav and Saira is like,
but Gaurav, everywhere we would shoot, there would be one guy from Amazon who would come who would say, I'm here for your security. तो आज जब मेरे को लग रही है तो क्या सिक्योरिटी दे रहे हो लग रही है बोल इनको and he would say no sir it looks secure.
but Varun, did you enjoy the or not?
I had a great time. It was like a wake up call for me, and honestly hopefully a lot of, like you said, like a lot of people take notice of this, and you know, and right now I just feel that only the South Indians are taking notice of me and giving me great opportunities in action, which is true.
Yes, we love you.
Which is true. I think I started working with Raj and Sam, and next I'm working with Aajkal and Kirti. So it's, Jagdi is also kind of South Indian. Cihect. So I think hopefully that will lead the way for more other people in our industry to hopefully give me. The reason I'm actually saying this is because during lockdown, I remember, this actually started because during lockdown I remember I met Aditya Chopra. We were playing, he was playing badminton, and I got to play badminton with him and Manish, and they were making Tiger during that time. And I asked him, I said, sir, why don't you make an action film with like, younger talent? Why can't you ever take me and cast me? And he's like, no, I want to give you only acting roles, I don't want to give you action. I kept pursuing him. And then he was like, see, listen, I can't do that because I can't give you that budget right now. We're not at that place where I can give you such a big budget. And then I kept thinking, and then I just messaged him and I asked him, sir, what is the budget? And he gave me a figure, that this is the budget you need to make something big in action. And I remember when this opportunity came, I asked even Amazon, they don't want me to say all this, but I said that what is the budget, because I'm getting this knowledge from Aditya Chopra that itna chahiye to make something look really good in action. And I'm really grateful to Amazon and Raj and DK for giving us this platform also. Because that is needed sometimes to make something look big, to make actors look larger than life. So I'm really grateful that you're put in that much strength and the science to make this look like a
well, now a global audience is waiting with open arms to welcome you in this new avatar. And we've spoken so much about geography, science and physics, and now let's go to the chemistry, which is the on-screen chemistry between Samat and Shreemati. We've shared an incredible chemistry, like a bro code that both of you have with BONEY. Now, how's the connection off-screen as well as how did definitely been an exciting afternoon. And on that note, wrap up this fantastic event. Thank you once again for being a part of this momentous event. Citadel Honey Bunny is set to premiere exclusively on Prime Video in India and across more than 240 countries and territories worldwide on the 7th of November. We can't wait for all you and me to dive into this spy world. Until then, stay close.
मिलेगा मिलेगा